an overall picture. It's 11 a.m. this Sunday morning. If you've just tuned in and you want to know what the big picture emerging from the results and the trends so far, here it is coming up on your screen right now. The Trinamool at 187 leads, the BJP at 98. This, if this is the way it ends, would be a huge, mammoth political victory for Mamata Banerjee and the Trinamool Congress, and a reality check of sorts for the Bharatiya Janata Party and its central leadership that thought they'd be able to put it past Mamata in West Bengal, but the voters of the state in their wisdom have decided that this wasn't their chance. Let's now look at the margin calculator and show you how many seats are currently being won and fought by tight margins. There are 85 seats at present where the gap between the winner and the runner-up is less than 5,000. The Trinamool is leading on 62 of those seats, the BJP at 21. So the BJP will hope that they'll be able to push past 98. They are currently leading on 21 of the tight seats. This Trinamool winning thrice the number of seats that the BJP is amongst the tight fights. So the BJP will hope to make up here. Less than 1,000 votes. Let's show you how many seats there are where the gap between the winner and the runner-up is less than 1,000. 34 seats according to our margin calculator. 21 of those leads for the Trinamool. So what's very clear, and there will be some anxiety or heartburn in the BJP around this, that a lot of the tight fights, here again, almost twice the number of leads for the TMC in comparison to the BJP, where the gap is less than 1,000. As I said earlier in the day, that really is just the way the dice rolls. Less than 500 seats. There are 17 such seats at this moment where the gap between the winner and the runner-up is less than 500 votes. The Trinamool leading on 11 of those, the BJP on 6. When the gap is that narrow, you really don't know who'll be in front, who'll be coming number 2. But what's clear is that luck seems to be rolling in Didi's favor so far. Let's now show you what's happening in the swing seats of West Bengal. These are the seats where the winner has changed in every election over the last 3 elections. Here, you've got the Trinamool leading currently on 48, the BJP leading on 41. So the swing seats are split down the middle, but it is in the strongholds where the Trinamool is largely being able to hold on, and that is crucial. 152 Trinamool strongholds, they're holding on to 104. The BJP has managed to make a gain on 47, but largely the Trinamool holding on to its strongholds. It's the Congress that's been bested in its strongholds. In seats that the Congress has won in every election over the last 3 elections, the 32 such seats, you've got the Trinamool leading on 22, the BJP leading on 9, the Congress isn't leading on any. Congress is being routed in every single one of its strongholds in West Bengal. That is one of the big stories emerging out of the polls so far. Let's go now region by region, and I'll take you through first to Malda, which is where, to my mind, the election is being won by the Trinamool. 36 leads for the Trinamool versus 10. It's the left and the Congress that's completely been decimated. That vote share getting transferred to the TMC, giving them a huge lead in the 47 seats of Malda, which we are tracking at this moment. 36 leads for the Trinamool. Let's now go to Jalpaiguri in the north, in the northern parts of the state. Out of the 27 leads that we have, the BJP is winning on 18. Unlike what our exit poll had said, where Pradeep Gupta and his team had said that they'd get 0, they're actually at this moment leading on 7. So they're being able to make some inroads into Jalpaiguri, but you still got the BJP with a strong lead. Let's now come to Midnipur. It's in Midnipur that the likes of Shuvendu Adhikari would have been expected to help the BJP do better than 2019. It's a tight fight in Midnipur. 28 for the BJP, 27 for the Trinamool Congress, neck and neck in the region of Midnipur. So in Malda, you've got the Trinamool way ahead. In Jalpaiguri, you've got the BJP way ahead. In Midnipur, it's neck and neck and very tight. Let's now come to presidency. In presidency, out of the 108 seats of presidency, we have leads for 107. The Trinamool is winning 82 of them, the BJP at 23. So a big lead for the Trinamool. And if you look at this southern part of the state, it's largely still saffron. The BJP had spent a lot of money, sent a lot of men, sent their MPs. They were trying to do micro-targeting of each of those constituencies. Their vote share has jumped up significantly, but not enough at this moment, Rajdeep, to put it past the TMC?
You know, I've tweeted that there are 4 big political winners so far, and I put 4, I'll tell you why in a moment. Mamta Banerjee, huge winner today. Whatever happens in Nandigram, to win this kind of a victory is remarkable. Number 2, Prashant Kishore, because, you know, he was the one who was the force behind Mamta and kept saying the BJP won't cross 100. They may well still, but either way, huge day for him. Pinarayi Vijayan, after 44 years of anti-incumbency, you're winning a second big victory in Kerala. Huge win for Pinarayi Vijayan. And the 4th is Hemanta Biswa Sarma. The BJP's one shining light today is Assam. They've done very well in Assam. I know Jai Panda was also involved with Hemanta Biswa Sarma, but this is Hemanta's win to my mind. He traveled, crisscrossed Assam. The 5th winner I would have added was Stalin, but he's not doing as well. You see, one of the stories is, and I maintain this, I saw this, Palanisamy did well on COVID, and that's why the AIDMK has survived. 140 plays 190, you know, in a 234. It's not a sweep. It's a reversal of what happened in 2016, Rahul, but it cannot be called a huge win for Stalin. BMK done very well. The allies of the AIDMK have done very well in North Tamil Nadu, primarily the PMK. And I think the AIDMK's core vote, particularly women, appreciated the efforts of Palanisamy. Women matter. Pinarayi Vijayan, Mamta Banerjee, and to some extent Palanisamy and Hemanta Biswa Sarma targeting Assam's cultural identity, but also women voters. You know, Mahila, ये जो पब्लिक है, अच्छा नेता जो है वो जानता है महिलाओं को कैसे अपनी तरफ करना है. I am betting Mamta Banerjee is 5 to 6% ahead of the BJP on the woman vote. Kanya Shri matters.